In this video, we're going to talk about Google. I know that this company's name is supposed to be Alphabet, but that is a ridiculous name. Everyone calls it Google, and that's what I know it as. So that's what I'm going with. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last 23 years, you know Google. It's the #1 search engine on the web, as well as the purveyors of almost anything you use, whether it's Gmail, their Google Suite, and much more. In addition, Google is the manufacturer of the Android operating system, which is the most popular operating system of any mobile phone. Back in the early 2000s, Google made a seminal acquisition and bought YouTube, which now is being one of the biggest streamers in the entire internet. In fact, in August, for the first time, there were more minutes spent watching streaming shows than there were watching live television. And with YouTube being one of the biggest streaming platforms, that means Google has a diamond in the rough as we head forward into this new environment of entertainment. Finally, Google is one of the major players in both cloud computing and artificial intelligence. And although Microsoft made a play to bring Bing back, it really hasn't performed so well, and you can bet Google will figure out a way to monetize AI going forward. That makes Google a very interesting play in general, because it is a multi-conglomerate tech-exposed play that has a huge amount of cash on the sidelines that they can use for further acquisitions. Google's also got a number of special projects, including Waymo, which is autonomous driving that's being tested in San Francisco. However, Google has rallied so much off of its lows from 2022 that I've been taking profits in my position, and it triggered another sell order this week that filled at $132.20. Since I think the market is getting a little bit toppy, I decided to sell 25% of my position on the 23rd, and this locked in 40.85% in gains on shares that I bought for $93.86 back on October 27th of last year. The sale also lowered my per share cost 13.27%. down to $82 even. From here, I don't have plans to take more profits unless Google breaks its all-time high. So my next sell target is at $150.60. Additionally, I'm going to be patient with this one, and I'm not going to add to my Google position until $92.40. Even though that's a 30% discount from where I took profits, I actually believe we could see that be revisited. Technology has been the major leader going into this rally throughout the year, and so if we see a seasonal sell-off going into September and October, which is historically typical, the biggest tech stocks like Google may get hit the absolute hardest. And a 30% sell-off is not a surprise in the history of Google's movements. It regularly pulls back way more than 30% over the years. To follow along in all the moves in all of my portfolios and what I'm doing in Bitcoin, you can do so 100% for free at my website, getirk.com. Please hit like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And I'll see you in the next video.